So welcome to the Event Creators webinar. This is our Friday weekly webinar where we look at the event calendar submission system from the event creator's perspective. So questions like submitting an event, what the marketing options are that are available, and a way to see what the service does for those folks who are visiting different publication sites where our calendar is available. So first, a little bit about Evvnt. We are a company founded in 2012. We just celebrated our 9-year anniversary yesterday. I've been with the company a couple years now. Our mission has always been to make event promotions available to everyone, regardless of connections, and to make that a self-service environment, a place where it's not reliant upon some editor to make a decision and have that contact, that we can both be working from our separate machines and coordinate the efforts so that the events that want those promotions get in front of the people that have the power to promote those in the local community. So typically, a user in the United States, for example, would reach our calendar by visiting their local news publication. Visiting the local news publication, you'll see a widget on the homepage that will show these featured events. And this is an editor or paid placement. Those featured events are littered all across the site, and they'll always have a button that will link to this calendar. So this calendar page on any site will feature the feature events, show a map with larger featured pins for those that get that placement. And then all the directly submitted events. This is obviously my test environment, so there's going to be a lot of non-events here. But you can see there's other events included from different data sources here. But the events get listed in the top for free, and then can be featured on this calendar page and across the websites and the various widgets for that feature payment. So there's a lot here for folks ready to look for events, but let's focus on the people creating events. When they submit their event, they'll be asked for the basic information, a title, a category. So that category, that location, that will determine how my event might be marketed. That I'll have particular local sites based on my location, and I'll have particular targeted sites based on my category. That is the premium service that we'll look at the end. Let's take a look at the free features, the basic features in the submission form. So the quick form is loaded by default. It's one page where I can enter all the required information. If there's additional information I'd like to include, I can use the advanced form. That takes this and separates it into 6 or 7 different stages of submission. We're going to stick with the quick form today. I have the option to add multiple categories. The category is what's going to set the price for my premium options. So we'll look at the implications of that category later. I can set up to 3 categories just to help round out some of the specifics about who I think my event might be most interesting for. However, only 1 category is required. Location is a pretty important feature when it comes to especially the upgraded event, but for any event, we expect an address location to place a pin on a map. If the event is a virtual event, we understand that it may not have a physical location. Selecting virtual event will override the need for an address and simply allow for the entry of a city, state, or country. Keep in mind, if you only put a country or only put a state, that we will place a pin in the geographic middle of that larger region. That may take your event outside of the area for that event, for that calendar. For example, let's place an event outside the area of this calendar. This calendar is in the middle of Michigan, so let's choose a location that is outside that area. What you'll see is a warning text This text will alert the user that this event posted with this location may not appear on this particular calendar. and it will be published in the wider Evvnt calendar system. Any user would then be able to still promote their event, and it'll go to those calendars that are set within this location. Knowing that I'm in a particular area and I'm posting to my TCMI events calendar, that I'm going to pick that location, and now I can see that it's going to be on that calendar. Moving on to the required events, required date and time. We have an option to require an image. A calendar site, individual site may decide that they don't want to require an image, and a stock image will be provided for events. Summary and description will be shown as text, a short text, and then a longer section of text with more information. The summary is most often selected to be printed in print publications. So if you're submitting your event to a newsprint publication, this event summary is likely what will be printed if they choose to print your event in their publication. If there are no tickets, nothing needs to be done. If there are tickets that you'd like to require, you have an option of setting some possible cost, or for free tickets, setting the capacity. In either case, paid or free, you'll have an option to create a event ticketing page using our event ticketing system. It does show that it requires a zip code, and because my event is virtual, it did not pull a zip code, but I can simply save that zip code. And the option to create that ticketing page is available to me. I'm going to go ahead and keep it free, but limiting my capacity. The link provided can be of a certain type. If I'm creating a ticketing page, obviously the ticketing link will be created for me. If I have my own website selected, it'll give me the option to add the ticketing link here. Multiple links can be added, something that can be provided in the advanced form. Finally, contact information will be displayed with the event. This email here is not necessarily the email that will be used for creating the account. Creating an account would happen on a future step, although my account is already logged in. With all the information provided, I can proceed to the next step and see a preview. If there are any issues, the system should let me know, and I should be able to move on. The preview of my event is here. My ticketing page will automatically be created. If everything goes to my liking, I can continue on. If not, I can go back and edit. Continuing on, I see that I am offered, once again, the option to upgrade my event. We'll look at these options a little bit later. For now, I'm going to post my event for free, knowing that it's only going to post to this one publication. If my location was set outside the area, it would alert to me here that my event would be going to the global calendar. So please make a note of which publisher an event is going towards, making sure that you see that it's the one you anticipate. When you submit your event, it'll ask for the user email. This is the email that will be used to assign the account that's created for this event to manage your event submission. Will mean an email is sent to my email address. I can submit my event for free. And then I'm presented with all of the options. So I'm here logged into my account. Here I have my option to upgrade my event or promote my event via email. These options are available in the dashboard. My dashboard is available to me from the calendar page. the login option is available. Logging in with the email with which I created my account will give me access to all of my events. At this point, I'd like to talk about some of the premium features. So the options for any event, any free event to any calendar, will have the option to be upgraded to premium and promoted via an email campaign. Upgrading to premium will look at the category and location of my event. It'll find publications or event sites focused around that particular category, whether it be a top level category like arts or the specific dance category here. And it'll look at local sites around that region where the pin was placed for my event. Here's the predicted set of event sites that will accept this event. We will attempt our submission to all of these sites and provide with you the report to show where your event is being promoted. The price here is dependent upon that category. That category determines what sites will have this event syndicated to and the reach of those sites. A higher value category will have a larger reach to a larger audience of viewers. In this case, we predict every month these total 36 sites receive 34 million unique visitors. Along with the syndication, in this case, will become inclusion in a print page. The premium position on all of the calendars and widgets on this site and any of the other sites that this will be submitted to. And this promotion will last until my event ends. Also will come with the premium support desk. This is always available for any free event. The promote via email option. This is a quicker and more direct way to promote your event, especially if you don't have a lot of lead time. The promote via email will take the information entered into your event submission and it will create a email. A preview is available. And we will generate an audience. This will be via an integration with Site Impact. They are an email marketing company that vets all of the email addresses and ensures that these email users are subscribed to promotional services. So these emails are going out to people who expect to see emails from these marketing opportunities. We will focus the audience on people interested in your category of events. And we will clarify that these are opt-in subscribers. I can schedule the campaign. It will automatically schedule for the prime time. In this case, Monday at 10 a.m. is the next prime time to send an email, but I can override that and make any decision about when to send it. I can also decide the size of the audience for this email campaign, and you'll see that the price will change based on that. Finally, we will provide reporting about all of these features that you've selected to use for your event. In this case, my event is still free. If I had an email campaign, I would be able to see the number of opens, the number of clicks on the link that I provided. If I were to upgrade to a premium event, excuse me. If I were to upgrade to a premium event, I would see the click analysis from all of the different sites. All of the sites will be listed here with all of the different links. Any ticket sales through my ticket page will be listed here. And of course, here's where I can see that my event will be promoted on TCMI events. And once that link is available, it'll be emailed to me along with this report.